Let's get to story number 3. What messages are some entertainers trying to send? You know, I think one thing we failed to realize in this new environment is that entertainers are humans, but they're going through a lot mentally. And we there was some stories that surfaced about what's happening behind the cameras, and a lot of entertainers are just struggling because of the fact that they're famous. They have an obligation to meet contracts, and the reason why the story is interesting is because of just the culture in general. Is that people have just segmented that group as being a liberal or out of touch with reality, but they have to be creative and they're artists and they have to. So I think what's happening, they were talking about Kanye West's Sunday service. He had this idea at I think it was Coachella, where a lot of entertainers and designers invest and they go and they have fun and they watch concerts. They share ideas. So he created this service within the entertainment, and you've noticed how a lot of entertainers have mixed their art with social issues, political issues, and it's really changed the atmosphere. I was talking to Fred, one of the ops here, before he left, about how when I left in probably about 2000 to go into the military and I came back home, how much things had changed because of how the arts had changed. So you look at now some of the clothing that people wear, some of the stuff that they wear, some of the things, the language, the dialect, just how things have changed so much. And I was telling him about the older generation and even about marriage and some of the things that they used to do back in the day that were considered fun, socially, gatherings, going to the mall, just getting out. And now that we have so much technology and entertainment has, I mean, some of these people are basically on a pedestal. Like they. So if you look at I think in the '80s, like you look at the Michael Jacksons, you look at some of the rock groups, and they were so creative, but they had a belief, and it didn't mingle with the masses. So now you're starting to see entertainers like I think Britney Spears was talking about how hard it is for her to adjust. She's been having some issues, and then you look at the fact that when you look at a rapper saying, having a service like this, it creates headlines and it creates people's different ideas. And then you look at some of these rappers who have lost their lives, and some of them. So you ask yourselves, is what message, or is there enough material to get people to understand that it's just entertainment, and they have so many parental discretion advisories. I mean, all this stuff. But you when you look at the battle that's always been waged, you have to ask yourself: is that, are we keeping a common ground? If this stuff is fiction or nonfiction, are the level of regulations, or are they really doing their job? Because a lot of damage, I wouldn't say damage, but I think when it comes to the arts, a lot of people have just lost the appreciation. I have tons of art. I have artists come to me all the time trying to find a way to enhance their career, finding a way to help themselves out, and it's very, very tough for me to guide them in the right direction, because a lot of them feel like they have to do drugs, or they have to do everything. So I think there's just a lot of things happening, and then I have to explain to them. I have to say, you're representing a United States culture that you could probably possibly be well known all over the world. So when we analyze the entertainment arena, especially from back in the really conservative, hardcore conservative days till now, how things have just become completely liberated. I mean, nothing is really censored anymore, and kids are watching whatever they want to watch. We have to ask ourselves: is this changing the respect that people have for entertainers, or is there just some? I mean, you're talking about. They're mixing a lot of. I mean, they're mixing Egyptian culture with entertainment. They're mixing just a lot of different faiths, a lot of different religions. I mean, a lot of different material. They're doing everything that they can to keep the audience entertained. So very, very interesting topic. I'm sure it continues to be analyzed on YouTube. You're talking about entertainers saying that they've sold their souls. I mean all different types of materials. People who have who just don't have a normal life. Their lives are changing. They put out one bad album and it's tougher. So it's just a lot going on. But it's tough when you have children who want to be like these entertainers. They want to flourish. They want to be successful, and they want to make a career out of it. It's really tough to coach them because of the fact that they feel like everything has to be done in one day, and but entertainment is a very expensive career. I think there probably needs to be more emphasis shine on the fact that the next generation is looking and they're trying to be as successful as other entertainers, and it's a ball field. I'm telling you that right now. If you want to contribute anyway, you're on the media. That was story number 3. The entertainment ball field made it in. I've seen quite a few stories surfacing about entertainers and what they're going through. Even some football players. Some stuff that I've seen surfacing, and really, really, really interesting topic. So if you want to help out, if you want to contribute during the show, if you just tuned in, you're in the media with me, Brian West, where it is my supreme duty every week to give you the top 8 headlines developing news stories that made throughout the week. If you want to contribute anywhere, you have to do is visit www.method8inc.com, method8inc.com, where you can buy something, click on something, watch something, or just read something.
If you need help, then dial your operator.
Have no fear, fellow citizens. The mediator is here.